I can now create the 4 supporting legs at the left end of the rocket. I'm going to start by showing the sketches, the ones I created previously. Going to the top view, and then hiding the solid that was created for the rocket body. I'm going to create a sketch at this left-hand end. To do that, I'm going to go to Sketch, Polyline, and this will be a series of straight lines. So select the sketch, and just guessing where that first point will be. We want it to go a little higher, fairly long, so about a third to a quarter of the way up the length of the rocket. Now down onto the sketch. Of course, that completes that line, so I'm going to place the first point again a little further down. A short line. And I want that to be flat, so what I do is I move my cursor over that very first point, and it creates a little dashed line that you can see. And again, we see that profile has the color inside it, meaning it's closed. Go to Sketch, Fillet. What I want to do are round off these corners, so I'm using the fillet. Let's zoom in so you can see that. You do that by selecting one line, then the second, and then entering a value. I'm putting in 2 millimeters. Repeating that workflow, I'm going to fillet, select 2 edges, and putting in 2 millimeters again. I've gone around all of my sketch and added in fillets. The other ones were much larger. You can try 10, 15, 20 to see how that looks. I'm now going to extrude that. I'm actually going to create 2 extrusions, one coming towards me, 2 millimeters, and then going to the other face and doing the same thing. So select Extrude, make sure it goes the correct direction, and that's a -2 value. Key that in, and that completes one of the supporting legs. I want to take the sharp edges off, so I'm using the Fillet tool. Modify Fillet. I'm trying 1 millimeter. I could have selected both edges. I just wanted to see if 1 millimeter would work, and it did. And now I can select the second edge. So again, Modify Fillet. So with that one leg created, what I want to do then is hide the sketches and turn on the solids again. So I go to Hide Sketches and Show Solids. And again, we can see the rocket body. As we look around the rocket body and that one supporting leg, what I want to think of is how I can create 4 of those easily. And the way I'm going to do that is with Pattern, Circular Pattern. Select the object. Be careful you don't select the face. It has to be the object. And for the pattern itself, for the axis, I can use the circle at the end. Increase the number to 4, and that creates those 4 very quickly. All that's left to do now is select the 4 legs and then add a material. So I'm holding down the Control key and selecting each of those legs. I'm going to the metal in my design library and selecting a really bright color such as gold and assigning that to the 4 legs which were selected. And that completes the model of the rocket.